The most dangerous battles you will ever fight are not the ones you can see. They are the ones happening in realms you refuse to acknowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something that many ignore until it's too late. Your environment is speaking to you, and in some places, it is screaming with spiritual pollution. Every day, millions walk into spaces that corrupt their peace, weaken their clarity, and quietly invade their homes with darkness. They don't see it. They don't feel it until they wake up anxious for no reason, losing sleep, battling confusion, and wondering why their energy, their purpose, and their relationships are crumbling. These aren't just coincidences. They are consequences. There are places where the atmosphere has been negatively charged, by generations of spiritual distortion, fear, based rituals, and human desperation manipulated for control. These places are infested with what many call witchcraft, not some fantasy with potions and broomsticks, but the real kind. Invisible manipulations of energy, intention, and influence meant to weaken your inner fire. You see, the most dangerous contamination isn't physical, it's energetic, it's psychological, it's spiritual. That's why today I'm here to wake you up. You must become the guardian of your life's atmosphere. You must be wise about the spaces you enter, the energies you absorb, and the influences you allow near your mind, your family, and your destiny. So let me tell you about 5 types of places you should avoid, not out of fear, but out of wisdom and power. These are places spiritually infested, where subtle forces are at work, draining you, weakening you, misaligning you from your purpose. 1. Markets of manipulation. These are physical or digital marketplaces where people exchange energy cloaked as services. Spells, readings, rituals. Behind the curtain, these transactions trade more than money. They trade influence. They open spiritual doors without your consent. Avoid them, no matter how harmless they seem. 2. Houses of the bitter. Some homes carry history. Decades of rage, betrayal, or fear saturate the walls. When you step in, you feel it. It's not imagination. It's residue. Unless a space has been spiritually cleansed and renewed with intention, its past can infect your present. 3. Festivals of false light. Be wary of events or gatherings that appear spiritual, but promote ungrounded ecstasy, altered consciousness, or collective vulnerability. Many are disguised gateways, manipulating people's openness to anchor deeper spiritual confusion. Learn to see beyond the glitter. 4. Abandoned grounds of rituals, vacant buildings, old temples, ruined compounds. Some are drenched in the energy of ancient invocations and sacrifices. Curiosity has consequences. These places are spiritually charged and must be approached only with protection, or better yet, not at all. 5. Online dens of dark influence today. Witchcraft isn't just in dark rooms. It's in algorithms. Pages, channels, and influencers who push spiritual shortcuts, shadow practices, or unchecked emotionalism are opening portals into your life. Protect your mind. Your scroll is your sanctuary, or your snare. Now, I don't say this to frighten you. I say this to empower you. You were born to be a guardian of your spiritual territory. You have the authority to clean your atmosphere, but it starts with daily awareness. With discipline, with action, you are not helpless in this world of unseen influence. You are powerful, but only if you stay awake. Do not enter places where your spirit will be taxed more than your time. Do not entertain energy that poisons your clarity, even if it comes disguised as beauty. The gate to your life is unguarded only if you forget who you are. Remember, the atmosphere you allow is the future you create. So I challenge you, stand tall, clean your space, guard your gate, and live in power. Cleaning your space is not just about moving dust or making your home look nice. It is much deeper than that. It is about preparing the atmosphere you live in to support your peace, your growth, and your purpose. Everything around you carries energy. The walls, the floors, the objects, the air, everything holds memory. When you clean with intention, you are not just doing a physical task. You are creating a spiritual atmosphere that feeds your mind, your heart, and your spirit. Many people wake up each day feeling tired, heavy, or confused, and they do not know why. They eat right, they exercise, they even try to stay positive, but something feels off. Sometimes what they are feeling is not inside of them, it is around them. The environment you live in speaks to you. If it is full of old energy, clutter, and confusion, then your mind will begin to reflect that without you even noticing. You will find it hard to focus. You may feel anxious or restless. You might even start having strange dreams or trouble sleeping. This is why it is so important to take control of your space. Cleaning your space with intention means doing it with full awareness. It means knowing that what you are doing is more than just cleaning. It is healing. It is clearing out anything that is holding you back, even if you can't see it. Sometimes, arguments leave a trace in a room. Pain, sadness, or fear from past moments can stay in the air and in the objects. Unless you clear it out, it continues to affect your mood, your thoughts, and your spirit. Start by slowing down. When you begin to clean, don't rush. Don't just go through the motions. Be present. As you move through your home or your room, remind yourself that you are resetting the space. You are inviting clarity, peace, and strength into every corner. Wipe surfaces not just to make them shine, but as a way of removing what no longer belongs. Let your movements become a message. I choose peace. I choose order. I choose light. Open the windows if you can. Let fresh air come in. Let the old air out. As the wind moves through, picture it carrying away anything heavy or negative. Let your mind join the process. Let go of any old thoughts or feelings that you don't need anymore. If you feel emotional during this process, don't stop it. That is part of the clearing. That is a sign that you are doing more than cleaning. You are releasing when you handle the objects in your space. Notice how they make you feel. Some items carry beautiful energy. They remind you of joy, success, love, or growth. Others carry pain, loss, or regret. Trust your feeling. If something feels heavy or wrong, maybe it's time to let it go. Giving away or removing certain items is one of the most powerful ways to shift the energy of a room. Don't be afraid to say goodbye to what no longer supports your peace. Some people like to play music during this process. Choose sounds that lift your spirit, that help you feel light and focused. You can also speak words of peace and strength while you clean. Your voice is powerful. Say things like, "This space is calm. This home is protected. I live in clarity and peace." Say whatever feels right to you, but speak as if your words are shaping the space. Because they are. You don't have to wait for a mess to clean with intention. Even a clean space can hold energy from the past. Make this process a habit. Do it often. Even 10 or 15 minutes of intentional cleaning can shift the energy of a whole room. It is not about perfection. It is about presence. It is about taking back control of your atmosphere so that it works with you, not against you. When your space is clean with intention, you'll notice the change. Your mind will feel lighter. You will think more clearly. You may feel more inspired, more creative, or simply more at ease. You might sleep better. You may even notice that your conversations feel easier and more positive. That is the power of a clean, aligned space. It allows the best in you to come forward. And remember, this is not just for your home. This can be your office, your car, or even your digital space, your phone, your computer. Wherever your attention goes often, that space should be in harmony with your goals and your well-being. When these spaces are clear, your life moves more smoothly. You make better choices. You feel more in control. Life will always have challenges. There will always be moments of stress or confusion. But when your space is clean and your energy is aligned, those moments do not shake you as deeply. You are stronger, calmer, and more focused. You are less likely to be influenced by negativity. You create a place where peace can live. And when peace lives in your space, it lives in you. So today, I invite you to see cleaning differently. Let it become a powerful daily ritual, not just a task. Let it be a tool for clarity, for balance, and for protection. Let every wipe, every breath, every word, and every movement carry purpose. Let it say to the world and to yourself, I honor my space. I protect my peace. I choose to live with intention. This small daily act can lead to a big inner shift. And when you shift, everything around you begins to shift too. That is the quiet power of living with intention, one clean space at a time. There is something powerful about the words you speak. Most people don't realize just how much energy and influence their words carry. Every word you say has weight. It goes out into the atmosphere and leaves a mark. Some words bring peace, others bring stress, some bring strength, and others bring confusion. When you speak with purpose, you are doing more than just talking. You are shaping the world around you. Your home is not just a place where you eat, sleep, or rest. Your home is where your life happens. It's where your thoughts grow. It's where your relationships live. It's where your spirit recharges. So if your home is filled with peace, strength, and focus, your whole life becomes stronger. A place that lifts you instead of pulling you down. When you wake up in the morning, before you reach for your phone or begin thinking about all the things you have to do, take a few seconds to center yourself. Sit or stand quietly in your home and speak words that bring strength into the day. You can say things like, "This home is full of peace today," or "This space is protected from anything that is not good for me." You might say, "In this home, love is strong, stress is weak, and clarity lives here." You don't need a script. You don't need special words. Just speak from your heart with calm and belief. Some people might feel a little awkward doing this at first. That's okay. New habits always feel strange in the beginning, but the more you practice, the more natural it will become. And more importantly, the more results you will begin to feel. Over time, your home will begin to respond to the energy of your words. You will notice the atmosphere shifting. Arguments will reduce. Sleep will improve. You may even feel more motivated or more creative. That is the quiet power of speaking with intention. There may be days when the energy in your home feels heavy or tense. Maybe there was an argument the night before. Maybe someone in the house is struggling emotionally. Maybe you had a bad dream or woke up feeling drained. Those are the most important days to speak power over your home. Because words are like light. They help to clear away what is dark or unclear. Speak slowly, speak calmly, walk through your space if you can. Let your words touch every room. You can say, "Let this room be full of calm." Or, "May anything that is not peaceful leave this space now." You don't have to say many words. You don't have to repeat the same thing over and over. What matters most is your intention. Do you mean what you say? Are you present while saying it? Even one sentence, spoken with awareness and strength, can change the energy of an entire room. You can also speak power over your home at night before going to bed. It's a good way to clear the energy of the day and prepare for peaceful rest. You might say, "Let this home rest in safety tonight," or "No fear can stay in this space," or even "This home is a place of peace and healing." These are simple words, but they have deep power, especially when spoken with a steady heart and a clear mind. If you live with others, you do not need to force anyone to join you. This is a personal practice. The energy you speak and carry will begin to affect the people around you, even without saying anything to them. They will feel the shift, and some may even begin to do it themselves when they feel the results. But your voice alone can begin the change. There may also be moments when your home is silent and you don't feel like speaking out loud. That's okay too. You can speak quietly or even in your thoughts. The important thing is the focus, the awareness, and the belief. Words have energy even when they are soft or silent. You are not trying to perform or impress anyone. You are simply creating the energy you want to live in. This practice also helps you grow. When you speak power over your home every day, you begin to feel more in control. You stop feeling helpless when negative things happen. You learn to respond with strength instead of fear. You build confidence. You create a habit of peace. This changes how you deal with problems. It changes how you treat others. It changes how you treat yourself. Many people spend time and money decorating their homes, buying new furniture, painting walls, or adding lights. And that's good, but none of those things can replace the energy your words carry. A beautiful room with negative energy will still feel heavy, but a simple room filled with calm, strong words will feel like a sanctuary. Don't wait for your home to be perfect. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Speak life into your space. Speak light into your life. And don't just do it when you feel bad. Do it even when things feel fine. Make it a daily habit, like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. Think of it like spiritual hygiene. Just like you clean your body, you must clean your atmosphere, and words are one of the strongest tools you have. They cost nothing, but they change everything. So each day, take a moment to stand in your home, breathe deeply, and speak life. Say what you want to experience. Say what you want to invite in. Say what you want to release. Do it with calm. Do it with presence. Do it with love. Because when you speak power over your home, you are not just changing your space. You are changing yourself. And when you change yourself, your whole world begins to follow. Your mind is one of the most powerful parts of who you are. It is where your thoughts are born. It is where your decisions are made. It is where your feelings begin. Everything you do, everything you say, everything you believe, starts in your mind. That's why it is so important to protect it, to keep it safe, to make sure nothing harmful enters it without your permission. Think of your mind like a fortress. A strong, well-built fortress keeps danger out. It has walls, gates, and guards. Not just anything or anyone can come in. Only what is helpful, safe, and useful is allowed inside. Everything else stays out. If a fortress is left open, anything can come in: enemies, thieves, strangers. In the same way, if you leave your mind open to everything, you risk letting in ideas, emotions, and messages that do not serve you. Some of these things may seem small, but over time, they can do great damage. You are surrounded by information every day: news, social media, music, television, conversations, advertising. There is always something trying to get your attention. Some of it is good. It helps you learn, grow, and stay inspired. But a lot of it is not good. It fills your head with fear, confusion, doubt, anger, or comparison. It makes you question yourself. It takes your peace away. And worst of all, you may not even notice it happening. That's why you must be careful with what you allow into your mind. You cannot just accept everything you see or hear. You must learn to stop and ask, is this helping me? Is this building me up or tearing me down? Is this giving me peace or stealing it from me? If the answer is negative, you need to turn it off. Walk away. Change the channel. End the conversation. You do not need to be polite with what harms your spirit. Guarding your mind also means being aware of your own thoughts. Sometimes the danger is not coming from outside. It's coming from inside. You may have picked up beliefs along the way that are not true. Maybe you believe you are not good enough, or that you will never succeed, or that something is wrong with you. These kinds of thoughts are like poison. They may have started small, but over time they grow. And if you do not challenge them, they can become the walls that trap you. Start paying attention to the way you speak to yourself. Do you talk to yourself with kindness or with criticism? When you make a mistake, do you learn from it or attack yourself for it? When something goes wrong, do you take it as a lesson or as a sign that you're a failure? The words you say to yourself matter. They can either build strength or create fear. They can either free you or hold you back. You must become the protector of your own mind, your own thoughts, and your own self-talk. One way to do this is to slow down. Take time each day to be still and listen to what is happening inside you. You may be surprised by how many thoughts are running through your head, of which you never invited in. When you take this quiet time, you can begin to choose which thoughts you want to keep and which ones you need to let go of. You don't have to believe every thought that comes into your head. Some thoughts are lies. Some are old habits. Some are based on fear or past experiences. You have the power to let go of them. Another part of guarding your mind is being careful with the people around you. Not everyone protects their own mind. Some people speak negativity constantly. They complain, gossip, criticize, or always expect the worst. If you spend too much time with people like this, their words and energy can start to shape your thoughts without you realizing it. This doesn't mean you should judge them or look down on them. It just means you must protect your peace. You can love people from a distance if their energy disturbs your mind. You also have to feed your mind with what makes you strong. Just like your body needs healthy food, your mind needs healthy input. Read things that inspire you. Listen to people who speak with wisdom and clarity. Spend time with those who lift you up. Fill your space with messages that remind you of your purpose, your value, and your strength. These are the kinds of thoughts that build mental and emotional health. They help you face life with confidence and calm. Some days will be harder than others. Some days you may feel tired, anxious, or overwhelmed. That's normal. You are human. Guarding your mind doesn't mean you never struggle. It means you are aware of the struggle and you do something about it. On those hard days, remind yourself that this is just a moment. It is not the whole story. Speak to yourself with love even when things are tough. Tell yourself, I am safe, I am learning, I am growing, I will get through this. If something is constantly disturbing your peace, whether it's a TV show, a social media page, a song, a person, or even a habit, it is okay to step away from it. Your peace is more important than your comfort. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You are responsible for your mind. Nobody else can do this work for you. Over time, as you build this habit, you will notice a change. You will feel calmer. You will think more clearly. You will make better choices. You will feel more in control of your life, and you will be less affected by the noise and confusion of the world around you. You will not be perfect, but you will be stronger. You will have a mind that supports you, not one that fights against you. So take this seriously. Begin today. Don't wait until things fall apart. Start guarding your mind now. Speak to yourself with strength. Surround yourself with peace. Remove what weakens you. And every day, choose thoughts that build the life you want to live. Because when your mind is strong, your life will be too. In a world that moves so fast, where everything is loud, busy, and always calling for your attention, stillness may seem strange. But stillness is not about doing nothing. Stillness is about being fully present. It is about learning to quiet the noise around you and inside you, so you can connect with something deeper. When you stay grounded in stillness, you do not run from life. Instead, you begin to face it with calm, strength, and wisdom. Every day, you are pulled in many directions. There are tasks to complete, people to respond to, problems to solve, and thoughts that never seem to stop. Your phone keeps buzzing, your mind keeps racing, and your body keeps moving. You may feel like you have no time to pause, but that is exactly why stillness is so powerful. It is the pause, it is the break. It is the moment where you come back to yourself, and when you do, you remember who you are and what truly matters. Stillness is a kind of inner home. It is a place inside of you that doesn't shake when the world shakes. It's the place where you find peace that does not depend on what's happening around you. When you connect to that place, you stop being controlled by fear, anger, or worry. You begin to live with more clarity, you make better choices, you respond instead of react. You do not need to go far away to find stillness. You do not need a quiet forest, a special room, or a perfect moment. You can find stillness in your own breath. You can find it in your bedroom, in your car, in the middle of a busy day. All you need is a few minutes of awareness. You simply stop, close your eyes if you want to, take a deep breath, and notice what is happening inside of you. At first, you may feel uncomfortable. The silence might feel too quiet. The thoughts in your mind might seem louder than before. That is normal. Stillness does not mean your mind becomes completely empty. Stillness means you stop chasing every thought. You let your thoughts rise and fall like waves. You do not fight them. You do not follow them. You just sit with them. And as you do, something powerful begins to happen. Your awareness becomes stronger than your thoughts. You stop getting pulled into every emotion. You start seeing clearly again. Staying grounded in stillness does not remove your problems, but it changes how you deal with them. When you are grounded, you can face stress without becoming stressed. You can feel pain without being broken by it. You can be busy without being lost in the busyness. Stillness becomes your anchor. No matter what happens outside, you stay steady inside. This is not something that happens overnight. Like any practice, it takes time and patience. You must train your mind to return to stillness again and again. You may start with just 5 minutes a day. You sit, breathe, and observe. Over time, those 5 minutes can become 10, then 15. But it's not about how long you sit. It's about how deeply you connect. Even a short moment of stillness, if done with focus and honesty, can reset your whole day. There will be days when everything feels heavy. You may feel tired, anxious, angry, or confused. These are the most important days to return to stillness. When your emotions are strong, it can be tempting to run from them. But stillness teaches you to sit with them, to feel them without fear. And when you feel them without fighting or feeding them, they begin to lose their power over you. You can also bring stillness into your actions. As you go through your day, move with more awareness. Walk slowly, speak mindfully, eat with presence, listen deeply when someone talks. These simple things help you stay connected to your center. You stop living on the surface, and you begin to experience life in a fuller, richer way. Stillness also helps you connect with others in a deeper way. When you are calm and centered, people feel safe around you. You listen better. You speak with more kindness. You are not so quick to judge or react. You become a calming presence in a world full of noise. You offer peace without even saying a word. There may be times when people around you do not understand why you choose stillness. They may think you are being too quiet, too slow, or too serious. That's okay. You are not living for their approval. You are living for your own peace. And often, the people who once misunderstood your stillness will begin to see the strength it gives you. They may even be inspired to try it themselves. There is also great power in learning to wait. Sometimes life does not give you what you want right away. Sometimes answers do not come quickly. Stillness teaches you to wait without panic. It teaches you that not everything needs to be rushed. That silence is not empty. It is full of answers if you are patient enough to listen. In stillness, you also begin to see more clearly what is worth your energy and what is not. You stop giving your time to things that drain you. You stop fighting battles that do not matter. You learn to let go of what you cannot control. You focus on what is true, what is real, what is meaningful. You live with more intention and less distraction. The more you return to stillness, the stronger your inner world becomes. And when your inner world is strong, your outer world starts to change too. You bring peace into your home. You bring focus into your work. You bring love into your relationships. You carry a quiet strength that cannot be shaken by noise, by pressure, or by fear. So in the middle of all the movement, the pressure, the decisions, and the distractions, do not forget the gift of stillness. Make time for it, honor it, trust it. Let it ground you, guide you, and grow you. Because everything you are looking for, peace, clarity, strength, healing, can be found inside you, waiting in the quiet space where the noise ends. In that still space, you remember who you are, you find your breath, you hear your truth, and you return to life with a heart that is steady, a mind that is clear, and a spirit that is unshaken. That is the power of staying grounded in stillness. The people you choose to be around you will shape your life more than you may realize. Every conversation, every interaction, every shared moment has the power to build you up or tear you down. That's why it is so important to choose your company wisely. You must be careful about who you allow into your space, into your thoughts, and into your energy. The people you spend time with can either feed your growth or slow you down. They can either push you closer to your purpose or pull you away from it. Purpose people are those who live with direction. They are focused, disciplined, and intentional. They are not perfect, but they are committed to becoming better. They are on a journey to fulfill something meaningful. When you are surrounded by people like that, you rise with them. You are reminded to keep moving forward. You are inspired to live with clarity. You grow simply by being in their presence. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who have no vision, no passion, and no desire to grow, you will start to feel stuck. Their habits, their complaints, their small thinking can become your normal. Over time, you may forget your own dreams. You may begin to doubt your own abilities. You may waste years in conversations and connections that go nowhere. It is not about judging others or thinking you are better than them. It's about protecting your path. Everyone is on their own journey, and some are not ready to move forward yet. That's okay. But you have to ask yourself, can I walk with people who are not walking anywhere? You can love people from a distance if their presence holds you back. You can wish them well without staying close. Choosing your circle wisely is not selfish. It is necessary. Purposed people are not always loud or impressive. They do not always have titles or fame, but they have fire in their spirit. They care deeply about growth, learning, and living with meaning. They speak truthfully. They take responsibility for their actions. They want to make a positive impact, no matter how small. They do not just talk about doing things, they take action. When you spend time with them, you feel challenged, encouraged, and awakened. These people may not always make you feel comfortable. Sometimes they will tell you the hard truth. Sometimes they will hold you accountable. Sometimes they will ask more from you than you feel ready to give. But this is part of growth. The right people will not always say what you want to hear, but they will say what you need to hear, and they will walk with you as you grow stronger. To find purpose people, you must first become one. You attract what you are. If you want to be around people with vision, you must live with vision. If you want people who are focused, be focused. If you want people who take responsibility for their lives, you must do the same. You do not have to be perfect. You just have to be honest about your journey, be clear about what matters to you, be open to learning, be willing to show up even when it's hard. This energy will draw the right people to you. You can also find these people by putting yourself in places where growth is the goal. Attend events, join communities, or simply have deeper conversations with those around you. Ask questions that matter. Listen with care. Share your own truth with courage. Many people are looking for deeper connections, but they are waiting for someone to start the conversation. Be that person. Once you begin to build a circle of purposed people, protect it. Value those relationships. Do not take them for granted. Support each other, encourage each other, be honest with each other, share resources, share time, share kindness. These relationships will not just help you succeed. They will help you become who you are meant to be. There may be seasons in your life when you feel alone. You may not have the right people around you yet. You may have outgrown your old circle, but you haven't found your new one. That's okay. Do not rush the process. Use that time to go deeper within yourself, strengthen your own purpose, keep walking your path with patience. The right people will come at the right time, and when they do, you will recognize them because their energy will feel like alignment, not distraction. Be willing to let go of relationships that no longer serve your purpose. This does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop carrying. You stop carrying people who are not willing to walk. You stop holding on to friendships that pull you into habits and conversations that do not reflect who you are becoming. Letting go can be painful, but staying where you do not grow is more painful in the long run. You may also have to set boundaries with people who are close to you. Family, old friends, even co-workers. If their energy is heavy or harmful, if their words constantly discourage you, if they do not respect your goals, you must protect your space. You can be kind without being available to everything. You can love someone and still limit how much time and energy you give them. When you surround yourself with purposed people, you create a powerful support system. You have people to call when you feel weak. You have people who remind you of your strength. You have people who help you dream bigger and work harder. These are the relationships that give life meaning. They bring joy, clarity, and momentum. So look around you. Who are you walking with? Who speaks into your life? Who do you share your time and energy with? And more importantly, who are you becoming because of them? If you want to grow, heal, and live with purpose, surround yourself with people who are doing the same. Let them challenge you. Let them support you. Let them inspire you to be better. And in return, do the same for them. Build a circle where growth is normal, where honesty is welcome, and where purpose leads the way. In the end, your environment will either push you forward or hold you back. Choose people who help you rise. Choose people who remind you of who you are. Choose people who are walking in the same direction as you. Because when you surround yourself with purposed people, your journey becomes stronger, your vision becomes clearer, and your life becomes more meaningful. Every day, you move through different places and meet different people. You experience thoughts, feelings, and situations that affect your mood and your energy. Some moments are peaceful and uplifting. Others are heavy, stressful, or confusing. Whether you notice it or not, all of these moments leave an imprint on your energy. You may go to sleep carrying emotions that are not even yours. That is why clearing your energy every night is so important. Just like you wash your body after a long day, your inner self also needs to be cleaned. If you go to sleep without clearing your energy, those thoughts and feelings can stay with you. They can follow you into the next day. Over time, this creates emotional and mental clutter. You may feel tired even after sleeping. You may feel anxious without knowing why. You may carry silent pressure in your heart. But when you take time each night to clear your energy, you make space for calm, clarity, and healing. Clearing your energy is not complicated. It does not need special tools. It simply requires your attention and your intention. It means giving yourself permission to let go of what you do not want to carry anymore. It means releasing the weight of the day so your mind and heart can rest. It helps you return to your natural state of peace. One of the best ways to start is by taking a few minutes before bed to sit quietly. You can do this sitting on your bed or on the floor. You close your eyes gently and take a deep breath. As you breathe in, feel your body relax. As you breathe out, imagine all the tension leaving your body. Do this slowly and gently until your breath becomes calm. Your breath is a bridge. It connects your body and your mind. When your breath is slow, your thoughts begin to slow down too. Now take a moment to think about your day. Not to judge it or overthink it, but simply to see it clearly. Notice what moments brought you joy and let yourself feel thankful for them. Then, gently notice the moments that felt heavy, stressful, or painful. Do not try to fix them, just see them and accept that they happened. Now imagine those moments being released from your body. Imagine them leaving your shoulders, your chest, your mind. Imagine them melting away like smoke or mist. You are not pushing them away with force, you are letting them go with softness. You can also speak softly to yourself. You might say things like, I release what is not mine. I let go of what I cannot control. I am safe to rest now. These words remind your mind that it is okay to let go. They guide your heart back to peace. You can say them out loud, or you can whisper them in your mind. What matters is the feeling behind the words. Feel that you are being kind to yourself. Feel that you are giving yourself space to heal. Sometimes your energy feels heavy because you have absorbed other people's emotions. Maybe someone was angry around you. Maybe you had a hard conversation. Maybe you spent time in a place that didn't feel good. All of this can stay with you. At night, it is important to clear these energies so they do not become part of your inner world. As you sit in stillness, you can imagine a soft light around you. This light is gentle, but strong. It covers your whole body. As it touches you, it washes away anything that is not yours. It removes fear, stress, and worry. It helps you feel light again. It helps you feel like yourself. You can also write in a journal before bed. Write about what you felt during the day. Write about what is still on your mind. Write without trying to be perfect. Just let the words flow. When you write your thoughts down, you remove them from your mind. This helps you sleep with a quiet heart. You can also write what you are thankful for. Even if the day was hard, try to find one or two things that felt good. Gratitude is a gentle way to clear your energy. It helps shift your focus from what was heavy to what was beautiful. Your space also holds energy. Before going to sleep, take a few minutes to tidy up your room, fold your clothes, clear your bedside table. Open a window for a few minutes to let fresh air in. These small actions send a message to your mind that it is time to rest. A clean space supports a clear mind. You can also use gentle sounds, like soft music or nature sounds, to help your body relax. Sound can help shift the energy in your space. Clearing your energy is also about forgiving. Sometimes you carry hurt into the night. Someone may have upset you. You may have upset yourself. You may feel guilty or angry. These emotions are natural, but they are heavy to sleep with. Before bed, take a moment to forgive others and yourself. You are not saying that what happened was okay. You are saying that you do not want to carry the pain anymore. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It frees your heart so you can rest in peace. Over time, this nightly practice becomes part of your rhythm. It becomes a sacred time where you return to yourself. You begin to notice when your energy feels off. You learn how to release what does not belong. You sleep better. You wake up clearer. You begin each day from a place of peace, not from leftover stress. This practice also helps you become more aware during the day. You start to notice how certain people or situations affect you. You learn what helps your energy rise and what brings it down. You become more mindful of your choices. You protect your peace with more care, and each night you come back to yourself. You remember that no matter what the world brings, you have the power to return to calm. Clearing your energy nightly is not just about sleep. It is about healing. It is about letting go of what no longer serves you. It is about making space for what is good, honest, and kind. It is a gift you give your future self. When you sleep with a clear heart, you rise with clear strength. So each night, take a few minutes to breathe, to feel, to release, and to return. Let go of the day, let go of the noise, let go of the pressure. You do not need to carry it all. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to be at peace, and you are strong enough to begin again tomorrow. So as the day comes to a close, give yourself permission to release what you no longer need. You are not meant to carry the weight of every word, every look, or every moment. You deserve to rest in peace, not in pieces. Each night is an invitation, a quiet doorway to healing, clarity, and strength. Walk through it with intention. Speak gently to your soul. Clean the dust off your heart. Return to stillness, return to balance, and remember this: when you end your day with peace, you begin your next one with power. You owe that to yourself. You owe that to your purpose. You owe that to the life you are still becoming. Let go and rise again, lighter, stronger, and free.